do this video while I'm fresh on my mind. I'm up here bear hunting, and I've seen 6 or 7 bears. I've seen one moose, a lot of mountain goats. Called up a black bear yesterday. I was sitting in a field and I came walking by and I started squeaking at him with my lips. Anyway, he came up to me about 30 yards, but he had a bunch of rubs and he was a small bear. Anyway, I didn't want to take him. So there's another big bear I saw about 2 miles from here when we flew in. We flew right over the top of him, and I went down there, tried to find how to get in there the first day and couldn't. The second day I was able to get all the way up there to the meadow, and noticed a lot of brown bear tracks on my way. Kind of made me nervous because you have to go through a really thick spot to get to where this bear is. Anyway, so I hunted a couple different spots yesterday, and it's been raining and carrying on. So this morning was going to be the first sunny day, and I decided I'm going to go get that big bear. So I take off and I get about halfway, and you can see this is kind of what you have to walk through down moose trails. It's some scrubby willow, but it's about 3-4 feet tall. That's my outhouse, by the way. Anyway, so I'm walking along. I get about a mile. It's a 2-mile trip, and 50 yards away there's a brown bear walking down the trail I'm walking on, and he looks up and sees me about the same time I see him, and he charges full out. So I have my rifles in my pack. I have my bear spray here, and I have my pistol. That's how I always carry my gear when I'm hunting. I pulled both of them out, and this bear's got his ears back and he's coming on, and I thought, man, I'm in for it now. It's over. Anyway, so don't really know what's going through my mind other than I'm fixing to be in a bear fight and he's going to be here in just about now. So I fired my pistol off in the ground, and it slowed him down just enough. He made him think he didn't know what was happening. I probably thought I was a moose. So they hunt moose and black bears like crazy right now because they're hungry. And I'm looking around because there is bears right here. Sorry. I'm kind of nervous. So he slowed down just enough. So I shot half my bear spray at him. Well, the wind was blowing from him to me. Not a good thing, but it was a light wind, and the bear spray just barely got to him. And I didn't realize it at the time, but some had gotten on me, and it was like that bear, and he didn't feel it either because there was so much adrenaline in there going on. Anyway, so that slowed him down. He stopped, and he was just kind of looking at me. They walk sideways and look at you. They turn their head like this, and they look at you, and he just had drool running down his mouth. I don't know. I guess he thought I was really tasty because he was really hungry. And anyway, it was kind of nerve-wracking, really nerve-wracking, to be honest with you. I thought, okay, I'm just going to shoot this bear because he's I don't know, I just never seen one like that. So anyway, I yelled. I mean, I was yelling everything in the world. It took him quite a while to decide. I think he was starting to feel some of that bear spray on him, and he started to decide he didn't really like the feeling, so he started to walk off, and I thought, good. He gets about 20 yards away. I thought, okay, he's going, he's fixing to go. And then he circled, and he started circling downwind of me. And I thought, okay, fine. He's going downwind. He's going to smell me and run off. But no. He got downwind of me, and he's full-blown charge again. I mean, coming at me. And I thought, well, I'm going to have to kill him this time. And he got about 20 feet, and I blasted him right in the face with that bear spray, and he stopped. And then he turned sideways again, and I think that time he stood up. I don't know. I don't know, at one point in time he stood up, and I don't remember when it was, but he was tall. He was so close and so tall. I was looking up at him like this, going, "Holy smokes! I don't know if I'm going to get out of this deal or not." But anyway, I hit him that second time with the bear spray, right in the, not in the eyes, but I did see it hit him in the nose. And he didn't really like that. I could tell it was making him think that he didn't really think this was what he wanted to do. But I'd run out of bear spray. So for some reason I put it back in the holster because I guess I wanted to keep my bear spray can empty, of course. Who knows what was going through my mind. It was pretty intense. So now I have my pistol. And I'm thinking, okay, I'm going to shoot this bear if he turns towards me. And I thought, well, I need to get my rifle out if I'm going to kill him, but it's in my pack and it's all, they can't even get to it. So I'm thinking I'm going to have to kill this bear. I mean, he's 20 feet. You know, that's like 7 steps. So it doesn't take him long to get 7 steps. He can run 50 yards in 2.7 seconds. And trust me, he did that easy. So anyway, I'm still yelling at this bear. You gotta realize the whole time I'm yelling at this bear, I'm not just sitting there, you know, doing nothing. I'm screaming and yelling the whole time. And he's sideways to me, and he's turned. He's got his head cocked, and he's drooling out of both sides of his mouth. And he had been ever since I first saw him. I've seen them do that in the spring or when they're really, I don't know if they're hungry or what they are, but he was doing that before I ever shot him with a bear spray. I noticed that right off when he started charging. Anyway, so he finally acts like he's going to turn to leave, and I thought, you know, if he turns to leave, good, go away. If he turns towards me again, I'm going to have to shoot him, and I didn't want to shoot him. I should have probably shot him already numerous times, but you know, you got a handgun and a big 800, 900 pound bear, maybe 1,000-pound bear. It's nothing saying you're going to kill him at all. You might just make him mad, and then you've released hell on earth. And I was a lot really closer to him than I wanted to be, but anyway, it was that point, and he decided to leave, and he turns, and he starts to walk off slow again, and I thought, okay, he's going. If he turns around, I'm gonna have to shoot him. And he kept going, and then he I guess he got a real good whiff. I don't know if he got a real good whiff of me or just decided that this is not what he wanted to do, but he took off running towards the woods, thank God. And I didn't take off running, but I was going pretty quick. I'll give you that. Anyway, so now I'm back at the cabin, and I have another can of bear spray. I don't know if I have the heart in me to go out and face that again. That was pretty nerve-wracking. Anyway, I have seen a bear while I'm sitting here with my binoculars. So, you know, I may just sit here and hopefully want to walk by and I'll shoot it, or if it doesn't, then that'll be okay too. But I'm not gonna go try to shoot that great big black bear again. He's pretty much safe over there.